connect me to a collective that is currently looking for love and that has a positive message or just change in love coming for them. We got the Page of Swords. So there might be a little bit of an immature energy around you. I'm sensing someone who's not quite sure how to come forward, how to come towards you, how to approach you. I'm hearing them rehearse and rehearse and rehearse what they want to say to you. So they're really curious about you. They've been watching you is what I'm hearing, maybe on your social media, maybe at work, maybe at your school, wherever, but they've been watching you. They've been wanting to come forward and tell you how they feel or just talk to you. They're not even sure of their own emotions yet. Exactly. We have the King of Wands coming out with the Ace of Swords in the upright. The King of Wands is in the reverse though. So they're feeling really impulsive with their emotions right now. It feels like they have to tame themselves. And like exactly, we have the self-discipline card coming out here, self-mastery. They have a pretty high standard when it comes to themselves. This person in your energy, they want to come forward with this bang. You know, they want to impress you is what I'm hearing. They want to blow your socks off with what they have to say to you. They want to be really charming in the way they approach you. They have a really sharp mind is what I'm hearing. So they have these airy qualities, but they have a hard time managing their fire. They're a little bit impulsive. So right now they're diligently working on themselves until they come forward. I want to pull more cards. So what else, Spirit? What else can you tell me about this person? What else can you tell me about this person? There's a lot of sexual energy that they feel towards you. I was sensing that with the King of Wands. It's like someone who doesn't have their own stick under control. So you activate their shadow self. Not in a bad way though. Not in a way where they want to be toxic. They want to beat your ass or something. No. You activate certain emotions that usually lie dormant within them. They are very much connected to their sacral chakra, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of wand energy here, and they're not quite sure how to come to you in a way where you don't misunderstand their intentions, because 222 on the timer when I just looked, because these sexual, I was about to say fantasy, so they might be sexually fantasizing about you, especially if you have some sort of like, damn, they see you as, ooh, okay. Let me chill. Let me not let all the messages come through at once. Let me just take it one step at a time. Angel number 123321 could be relevant to you. They're usually in a much more grounded energy, okay? Not grounded per se, that's the wrong word. They're usually more logical. They use their mind much more than they do their heart. They might be in a profession where it's very logic, mind over heart based work that they do. They might work a lot with numbers, or they just, I'm hearing causalities. Like there's always A plus B is C. Like their work is very linear is what I'm hearing. They might be a very logical person, but the emotions you've stirred up in them they've lost control is what I'm hearing. I'm getting their energy right now, and it's hard for my words to come out. So this is why it's taking so long for them to come forward. They're like crafting this perfect message that they know will be befitting for a Queen of Pentacles, because they see you as a little bit intimidating. Usually the Queen of Wands is intimidating to me, but not really, because when you mix water and fire, it's passion. So Queen of Wands are sexy, they're passionate, they're just really attractive, they're hot girls, you know, or hot boys, whatever. But with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like a mother archetype. Like they can't come to you with bullshit, basically. You're gonna be like, first of all, you're gonna call it when you see it, bullshit, and it might close you off. So the first impression has to be perfect, and they know that. They see themselves as a Knight of Cups. Like a knight is the step before a queen. So they see you as a little bit more developed than they are emotionally, or just in general, a little bit more mature. You might be older than this person. They might be younger than you, but maybe it's just their energy that feels younger from you. But they are very intimidated by your energy in a good way though. They like, because usually being intimidated by someone is not a good sign initially, in my opinion, but the way they are telling me to interpret this is that they are turned on by the fact that they are intimidated by you. They like that you scare them a little bit because they know that you exude this, like, you have this energy about you where people can't help but just respect you. Okay, the Five of Swords keeps coming out. It keeps coming out, and I don't know why you guys are being sneaky. This person is being sneaky about something, and there's again just air energy. The air energy is so prevalent in this reading. They're really operating from a headspace, from their mind space. The Five of Swords is usually conflict. It's disagreement. Someone is competing against the other, and you're trying to, like, it can also mean abusive relationships, right? And with the Devil coming out, just make sure you know, but you don't have to. I sense that you're a collective that can take care of themselves, is what I'm hearing. But why did it come out? Why did it come out? This could be your person, what they're experiencing right now. I hate to say it, but they could be in a karmic relationship that they're trying to get out of, because we have the Four of Cups coming out here. I did want to get a reading on the type of person that is coming towards you in love, the type of character they are. And this could also just mean that they come from relationships. They don't have to be in a relationship at the moment. Your person could be single. Take it as it resonates. But they come from relationships where they had to always be fake. They had to be sneaky with their emotions. Like, it's like they had to accept the bare minimum emotionally to be in a relationship, so it almost felt a little abusive, like they're being used. And the only way to get out of these types of relationships was always in a sneaky way. So they moved away, they changed jobs. It was never like actually making a decision. I had the Two of Swords coming out earlier, but I didn't take it. They never actually made a decision to leave a relationship. It just always fizzled out. They let it fizzle out, or they acted in a way where the other person would then break up with them. They don't want to do that with you. They're really thinking long and hard about how to come forward to you to prevent, I'm hearing, useless relationships like that from happening again, from taking their space, from taking their time, from taking their energy. They don't feel this way about you at all, though. They want to give. They want to give, and they want to take from you too. They want to give and take, like give and take, and that is the last card that comes out. Give and take is really important to this person. They might have been used in past relationships, and they don't want that to happen anymore, but they don't sense you being that kind of person as the Queen of Pentacles, Sorry, I was distracted again. With the Six of Pentacles coming out, I'm sensing that this person feels okay with giving to you. They know that they're gonna get it back in some way or the other. Even if they were to give you money, you're gonna give it back, like give the energy back with love, or money, whatever you feel like it. You are the Queen of Pentacles, so I'm sensing that there's two people who are whole coming together to make two wholes. So instead of them constantly filling up their partner's cup and dying of thirst because they're not getting their cup filled back, they see you as someone who has their own cup filled already. So anything they add on to that will just be abundance. It's not a necessity, it's luxury then, But they might have been in relationships where their energy was a bit depleted, where they filled this person's cup without getting anything back, and then they died of thirst, So that's not gonna happen with you as the Queen of Pentacles. They are willing to have an equal give and take when it comes to love, to energy, to resources. And this is something you can look forward to. It seems very stable and still sexy. I felt the sexiness, but this person wants you to know that this is not the main thing. It is in their groin region, like they have two heads basically. And their upper head is focused on coming to you clean, coming to you with clean intentions, with true intentions, their authentic feelings, while their dick is up. They can't help it. It's up. Can I say that on here? Everyone, you guys have seen, dick and balls and tits and all that. We got all that. It's why we're acting ashamed of that. TikTok, fix your shit, or the internet, fix the shit with censoring. Anyway, censoring is also part of this reading. Yeah, they're censoring themselves. They're censoring their own thoughts. They want to tell you like exactly what they want to do, how they're gonna do it, what they feel like doing, what they've been thinking and fantasizing about. But they're not gonna do that because they're not some sleaze bag. You know, they want to have a. I'm hearing partnership with you.